Congratulations. You've made it. You've made it because your parents say you've made it. You've made it because you're comparing yourself to the normal people in society. You're comparing yourself to the guys that you see at the supermarket with their guts hanging over their fucking pants. You've compared yourself to normies for so long and it makes you feel good. It made you feel good for a little bit. But you know you're kidding yourself. You have been comparing yourself to the wrong people. Of course you feel like you've won. But you know that the business, the money, and the success is just level 1. But this is where most guys like yourself get stuck. They get stuck at level 1. They think that they've got the business, they've got the money, they've made it. Everyone's telling them how good they're going. Your car's better than most other people. You're making way more money than all your mates. You have not made it. The success has actually just created a bigger cage. And the next thing that you need to tick off is the one thing that is going to make everything else feel the way you thought it was going to feel. Because let's be honest, when you were chasing the money, when you were chasing the success, when you were chasing that next level, that's when you felt the best. That's when you felt the most high frequency. That's when things started to really work out for you. But when you got to the level that you were chasing, that's when you stopped. You hit the 50K, the 60K, the 100K, the 150K month. And then you thought, I've made it. But that is why you feel the way you feel. Otherwise you wouldn't be here watching this video. You feel stuck despite everyone else telling you how good you're going. Your life is amazing on paper. You check your bank account in the morning and it makes you feel pretty good. But then you go to the bathroom and you look in the mirror and you look at your body and then you feel pretty bad. The feeling of the money on the screen doesn't last long at all. In fact, when you get money, it doesn't feel that great. I've had days where clients have paid me $10,000. I made $15,000 last week. It didn't feel that good. It felt good for a few minutes and then it's on to the next thing. Because as men like me, men like you, we are driven by the pursuit. That is when we feel the fucking best. And we know it. We could easily take our foot off the gas and just cruise on through. But we need the next thing. We need the next mission. We've already built a level of freedom that most men will never, ever achieve. We can tap our Amex when we want. We can go out for dinner and get the best steak on the menu without looking at our bank account. That is more than most guys will ever be able to say for themselves. You've actually built something. You've built a business from the ground up. So yes, give yourself a pat on the back and enjoy it for about 3 seconds. And then I want you to be honest with yourself, because I know that you still feel flat when you wake up. I know that you've been putting off getting in shape and fixing your daily habits for far too long. Way longer than you would like to admit. But let this video be your sign that this is when you need to go all in on yourself. You say you want to scale your business. It's been stuck at that level for a while. So you try add on other things like better Facebook ads, or you try and get the perfect hire. You have been looking in the mirror at the best thing in your business that you can scale the fastest and the easiest. When you scale yourself and your personal development, your business will skyrocket. I had a client message me this morning. He just signed a $145,000 deal. He's already on the same revenue as his whole year last year. And he gave me a lot of the credit. But I said to him, mate, this is you. This is you. You've done the work. I give you the blueprint. I keep you accountable. We jump on the call once a week. But he's gone and done it, and his business has absolutely skyrocketed. You are the highest ROI lever that you can pull inside your business. If you want to scale your business, you have to scale the man running the business. You will never exceed your level of personal development. Your level of success in business is directly correlated with your personal development. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, I've got this far without my personal development. Yeah, but you're never going to exceed this. And even if you got lucky and you did, you're still going to feel how you feel now. What's the point of having the money? What's the point of having the success and the freedom if you feel shit internally? You know you're lying to yourself. You press snooze and you roll out of bed 5 minutes before you're meant to go to work. You said you were going to gym in the morning. You said you were going to eat better this week. You said you weren't going to go on the benders anymore. You said you weren't going to drink all the time. Every lie that you tell yourself chips away at your self-image, your self-belief, and your self-trust. This is why you don't feel good. The business and the money means nothing when you aren't the complete package. Let that sink in. This is exactly why you feel how you feel. Despite your mates going, man, you're killing it. Like how much you make last month, how much you make last week. And you tell them the number, but it doesn't feel like anything to you. That's because you've stalled at the fucking mountain, what you think is the mountain. But you get up that mountain and you look, and there's a whole nother mountain range. There's bigger mountains that you got to climb. And the best one that you can climb is yourself. This is the next step. This is what must be done. And I want you to deep this. An average man with a good business is still an average man. No one is impressed by you. A guy getting out of a Lamborghini with his guts hanging over his pants is not impressive. The car actually loses its pull. It loses its impact. Because you look at the guy and you go, oh, he's just a slob. When you get out of that car and you're jacked and you look like you take care of yourself, that is real status. You need to be the complete package. The real killers, the real top 0.1%, they have it all. They go after the whole fucking thing. The body, the mindset, the business, the income, the relationships. They become the fucking man. I want you to picture yourself 6 months from now. You walk into a room and you're instantly respected. You catch your reflection and you think, fuck, I am proud of myself. And for the first time, the outside of your body actually matches who you always knew inside that you could and should be. This is the best feeling in the world. Let's fucking go, guys.